Any interesting or favorite memories with other artists or producers you had a chance to be around or work with you want to share with viewers today, looking back now at your career so far?
Yeah. One will be young Dolph. Just seeing someone of, from where he come from to elevate to where he got to and just be able to, go in the studio and knock it out very fast and it be, and it be good music and then still be able to go and do other things. So that for sure, yeah.
What was the title of that song?
9 times out of 10.
And was this organic at first, or was it a payment for service initially?
Um, it was it was a payment and it was a good lookout, you know. So yeah.
Now, what is that song about for someone watching this getting to know you for the very first time, but hasn't had a chance to hear it?
It's just about just getting money. Um, just basically just speaking about 9 times out of 10 what I'm trying to do or what I'm doing, you know, trying to get some money, you know.
And was this a song you had already created before he becomes a part of it, or was that something that was created when he does become a part of it?
It actually was created before he became a part of it.
Was that song intended for him, or was it an opportunity that presented itself that allowed him to be on it?
It was an opportunity that presented itself that allowed him to be on it.
And how'd you guys link up initially?
It was a guy, I was looking online and I seen a guy that was doing a interview for him, and I reached out to that guy, and he had a relationship with Dolph or whatever, and he just put it together. He put it together.
First time meeting Dolph. Take viewers back to that moment. What was that like?
It was pretty dope, you know. Came in, he had his partner at the front, Daddy-O, then went to the back, and then he was in the studio.
Was it a good chemistry between you two?
Yeah, I would say it was.
And what was it like working with him? Any other details or insight other than what you've presented already?
It was like working with someone that came from basically the same type of upbringing, you know, as a lot of us, um, and just seeing, like I say, just seeing, where he took it to. That was just great to be around someone like that who was able to just come from nothing and just take it to the top, to the next level.
And is he on the hook or a verse?
He's on the verse.
And do you remember when this was recorded?
Yeah, let me see. We recorded this probably in 2017.
Remember what age you were back then?
Uh, let's see. Mm, I was probably in my like late 20s.
And was that the only time you had a chance to be around him?
Um, Let me see. Yeah, we was supposed. Well, it was something going on in Greensboro, but we didn't. I don't know how that was. It didn't never. I didn't never. I don't know if we just didn't go to the spot they was at or what. But yeah.
And care to share which recording studio this song was recorded in?
Patchwork. And then it was at Patchwork, and he did his verse right around the corner from theirs. I forgot the name of the studio, but it was, yeah.
When it comes to your lyrics on this song, did you write or freestyle and punch in?
I wrote.
And what about him?
I think he punched. He freestyled and punched.
You were present when he recorded this at the other studio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And prior to him recording his verse, you already had the hook, you already had your verse for him to listen to before he did his?
Yeah, I gave him the hook, just the hook.
Okay.
The hook with the beat open.
So you do your own verse at another point in time after he lays his?
No, I already had mine. I already had my verse and hook. I just sent the hook, cause that way he could just listen to the hook.
And were you under the influence of any drugs at that time?
Of which time when I was
creating that song?
Yeah, marijuana.
What'd you think about his verse?
He snapped. I was like, to this day, that's something that you can play his verse over and over to this day.
Do you think he gave you his best effort?
Yeah, I do.
And as far as the business, this was a paid feature at the time.
Yeah.
Care to share what this cost at that moment?
It was a blessing though. It was a blessing.
Was there a music video for it as well?
No, we were supposed to do that, but he just took off, and
Now, when it comes to young Dolph, winding down the questions here, what's the best advice he gave you during that time you met him, or the most important thing you learned being around him when you did?
Keep going, and just stay focused. That's it. And being around him, I just learned the work ethic. Just to keep the work ethic strong and do everything. Do it. Don't wait on nobody else. Do it independently.
Anything else you want to say about this song that was not asked or fans want to know about it?
Well, if y'all want to know about it, just go download it. Go check it out. It's on all platforms. Castaway featuring Young Dolph, 9 times out of 10.
And for time reference, it's February 2022 now.
Yeah.
Now, how did you hear the news that he had passed away?
One of my homeboys called me and told me. He said his daughter called him, and what's crazy, as soon as he called me and told me, the gray 911 Porsche that he had, when he first, came into the game, it just like rolled right by me. I seen it just like, as soon as my homeboy called me and was telling me, like 4 seconds later, the same color, everything, it just rolled right in front of me. I was like, what? That's crazy.
What do you make of that, seeing that gray Porsche?
Maybe whoever he touched, instantly, wherever you was at, something recollected with you, maybe a song or anything. I feel like that's what it was for me, because it was just, as soon as he called and told me, like I say about 2-3 seconds later, the same Porsche that he had, the gray one just came right by.
Now, did you get a chance to visit the area where it happened, where it was a memorial, like a makeshift memorial that was created where the incident took place of his passing, or maybe the event that was held at the FedEx Forum after his passing?
No, I didn't.
It may have been streamed online as well. Was that something you got a chance to see?
Yeah, I did.
You caught the stream?
Nice. Yeah.
And Anything else you want to say, just in regards to his passing or anything else in regards to him?
Rest in power, young Dolph. You know, one of a kind, a legend. Rest in power, young Dolph.